You want your AI to read your files, search your database, check your calendar, but every single integration needs custom code. Sound familiar? Today, I'm going to show you how one protocol is changing everything. This is what developers call the N times M problem. If you have 5 AI models and 10 tools, that's 50 custom integrations. Each one needs its own authentication, its own data format, its own error handling. And when you switch models, you rebuild everything from scratch. Enter MCP, the Model Context Protocol, created by Anthropic and now adopted by OpenAI, Google, and the entire AI industry. Think of it as the USB-C of artificial intelligence. One standard plug that connects any AI to any tool. Here's how the architecture works. You have 3 layers. The MCP host is your AI application, Claude Desktop, Cursor, or VS Code Copilot. The host creates MCP clients, one for each server it connects to, and the MCP servers expose the actual capabilities, your tools, your data, your prompts. Every MCP server exposes 3 primitives. Tools are functions the AI can call, like searching files, running database queries, or sending messages. Resources are data the AI can read, think files, API responses, or database rows. And prompts are reusable templates that give the AI pre-built instructions for common tasks. Before MCP, you wrote custom code for every integration. Different authentication for each tool, total vendor lock-in. With MCP, it's one protocol for any tool, standardized authentication with OAuth 2.1, works with any LLM, and you write your integration once and it connects everywhere. Let me walk you through what happens when you ask your AI a question. First, you type your request. The host discovers which MCP servers are available and what tools they offer. The LLM decides which tool to use. The client calls the MCP server, and the result flows back to the LLM, which formulates your answer. MCP supports 2 transport methods. stdio is for local servers. The host launches the server as a child process and communicates through standard input and output. It's fast and requires no network. HTTP plus server sent events is for remote servers. The server runs anywhere on the network, handling requests over HTTP and streaming results back in real time. Adding an MCP server is dead simple. You edit a config file, point it to the server package, and you're done. This example adds a GitHub MCP server using npx. Once connected, your AI can create issues, review pull requests, search code, all through natural language. The ecosystem is exploding. Anthropic created MCP, and within months, OpenAI and Google adopted it. Development tools like Cursor, VS Code, Replit, and Windsurf all have native support. There are now over 1,000 community-built MCP servers covering everything from databases to smart home devices. Security is built into the protocol. MCP uses OAuth 2.1 with PKCE for authentication, the same standard used by major web services. It enforces human-in-the-loop approval for sensitive actions, follows the principle of least privilege, and provides full audit logging of every tool call. Here's a real-world example. You say, "Review my latest PR on GitHub." The host discovers the GitHub MCP server and its tools. The LLM calls getPullRequest to read the diff, then get file contents for context. It analyzes the code, calls createReview, and your PR has detailed review comments, all from one natural language request. You might be wondering how MCP relates to Google's A2A protocol. They're actually complementary. MCP handles how AI agents use tools and access data. A2A, or agent-to-agent, handles how agents talk to each other. Together, they form the foundation of the agentic web, a future where AI systems collaborate seamlessly. Want to build your own MCP server? It's surprisingly straightforward. Install the SDK with npm, define your tools with a name, schema, and handler function, choose your transport, stdio for local or HTTP for remote, and connect it to any MCP host. The official docs have quick start guides in TypeScript, Python, Java, and more. MCP is doing for AI what USB did for hardware, replacing a mess of proprietary connectors with one universal standard. The question isn't whether to adopt it, it's what will you build with it. Drop your ideas in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe for more deep tech explainers.